Hi everyone, welcome to another video on CompTIA A Plus Core 2 series. This is video 5 in this series. In this video we will study the operating systems including Microsoft Windows, Linux, macOS, Android and iOS. So let's get started with the questions. So question number 1 is, which of the following are examples of hardware tokens? Select two answers. The options are cable lock, key fob, biometric reader, passphrase and smart card. And the correct options are key fob and the smart card. Question number 2 is, which of the answers listed below refers to a type of file containing an exact copy of the contents of an optical disc? And the options are swap file, master image, snapshot file, ISO image and shadow copy. And the correct answer is ISO image. Question 3 is, which of the following answers refer to application distribution methods? And the options are optical storage media such as CD, DVD and Blu-ray, USB flash drives, network downloads, ISO, or all of the above. And the correct option is all of the above. So all these methods are used for application distribution or copying application from one place to another. Question number 4 is that which of the statements listed below describe the characteristic features of open source application and operating systems? Select two answers. Option number 1 is it is a proprietary software. Option 2 is permission to modify and redistribute the application. Option 3 is free access to the application code. Option 4 is permission to use the application only under certain conditions. And option 5 is lack of free access to the application code. And the correct options are that in open source applications you have the permission to modify and redistribute the application, and you have free access to the application code. Question number 5 is, which of the following are not examples of proprietary software? And we have to select all the correct options, and the options are Microsoft Windows, macOS, Linux, iOS and Android. And the correct options are Linux and Android. So these Linux and Android, they are open source softwares, or you can say operating system, while Windows, macOS and iOS, they are proprietary softwares. Which of the answers listed below refer to the characteristic of macOS? Select all that apply. And the options are, it is developed by Microsoft, it is designed for tablets, it is developed by Apple, it is designed for laptops, it is developed by Google, and it is designed for desktop. And the correct options are that the macOS is developed by Apple and it is designed for desktops as well as it is designed for laptops. Question number 7 is that what is the name of a lightweight operating system designed by Google for small form factor PCs, laptops, tablets and mobile devices? The options are iOS, macOS, Android and Chrome OS. And the correct option is Chrome OS. So Chrome OS is this lightweight operating system that is used in small form factor PCs, laptops, tablets and mobile devices. Question number 8 is, which of the following answers refers to an operating system that uses web browser as its main user interface? And the options are Linux, Chrome OS, Microsoft Windows and Mac OS. And the correct options is Chrome OS. So in Chrome OS you mainly have a web browser, and all the other applications, they are usually online, and through that web browser you use all other applications through an internet. Question number 9 is that which of the answers listed below refer to the characteristics of iPad OS? We have to select two answers, and the options are: it is developed by Apple, it is designed for workstations, it is developed by Google, it is designed for smartphones, it is developed by Microsoft, and it is designed for tablets. And the correct two options are: number 1 is that iPad OS is developed by Apple and it is designed for tablets. Question number 10 is that an Apple proprietary operating system designed for tablets, smartphone and mobile devices is called, and the options are macOS, Android, iOS and Chrome OS. And the correct answer is, all of you that have the iPhone must know the answer, and it is the iOS. Question number 11 is that which of the following answers refers to an open source mobile OS designed by Google for smartphones and tablets? And the options are Windows, Android, iOS, Chrome OS. So the correct option is Android. So Android is the Google OS for smartphones and tablets, while iOS is the Apple OS for mobile and smartphones and tablets. Example of workstations operating system includes, select all that apply. Options are macOS, Windows, Linux, Android, iOS, iPadOS and Chrome OS. And the correct options are macOS, Windows, Linux and Chrome OS. So these operating systems are used by workstations that include PCs and laptops. While Android, iOS and iPadOS, these are the operating system used in mobile devices, smartphone and tablets. Question number 13 is which of the answers listed below refers to operating system used in smartphones and tablets? We have to select three answers, and the options are macOS, Chrome OS, iOS, Android and iPadOS. And again the correct options are iOS, Android and iPadOS. Android is the Google OS for the mobile devices and tablets, while iOS and iPadOS are the Apple operating systems for mobile devices and tablets. Question number 14 is that which of the following answers refer to file system types specific to Microsoft Windows operating systems? Select all that apply, and the options are NTFS, ext3, FAT32, ext4, APFS and exFAT. And the correct options are NTFS, FAT32 and exFAT. Question number 15 is that the 4 GB maximum file size limit and 2 TB maximum volume size limit are the characteristic features of. Options are NTFS, FAT32, NFS and exFAT, and the correct options are FAT32. Question number 16 is that the advantage of the NTFS over FAT32 file system include. The options are disk quota, compressions, increased file size limit, object permissions, encryption, or all of the above features are improvement implemented in NTFS that are not available in NFS. And the correct option is all of the above. So these all are the improvement of NTFS over FAT32. Question number 17 is that ext3 and ext4 are example of default file systems used by. Options are iOS, macOS, Windows Server and Linux distributions, and the correct answer is Linux distribution. Question number 18 is which of the answers listed below refers to a file system developed by Apple for its operating system? And the options are APFS, FAT, NTFS, and XFAT. And the correct answer is APFS, that is Apple File System. Question number 19 is a Microsoft proprietary file system optimized for flash drives is known as. Options are ext3, FAT32, NFS, XFAT, and APFS. And the correct option is XFAT. Question number 20 is which of the following terms refer to a product or service that no longer receives continuing support? And the options are EOF, ERP, EOL, and ETL. And the correct option is EOL. EOL stands for end of life. Question number 21 is which of the OS boot methods listed below takes advantage of a network interface? And the options are CD-ROM, DVD or Blu-ray, USB, eSATA, PXE, HDD or SSD, and disk partition. And the correct option is PXE. So that's all for today. I hope you have enjoyed the video and learned something from this video. I will upload the next video soon. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.